Well, good evening, Tubies. This is Psychic Bob. Welcome back. I'm so glad you guys are here with me. Well, we all made it through yesterday, I hope. I think we did. It's been a very tough time, and I want to say thank you to all of you who have been sending me letters. As you know, I've been grieving the passing of our Queen, Her Majesty, Queen Elizabeth II of the United Kingdom. I want to say thank you to all of you who came out to yesterday's video. We had such a beautiful turnout. If you didn't see yesterday's videos, you need to go watch them. I expressed my concerns when the Queen's health was announced, and then later in the day, we had a gathering to discuss her passing. And so many of you came out and told me thank you and how much just gathering last night helped. And over the next few days, we'll have some other special videos and announcements as things develop. As all of you have heard by now, I imagine, we have a new king. So the former Prince of Wales, Prince Charles, is now King Edward III. And tomorrow, they're going to officially proclaim him King of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. Today, earlier, His Majesty, the King, I've got to get used to saying it. I think we're all going to have to take some time. Yes, he's King Charles III, Amsterdam. So King Charles III made a speech earlier today to thank the people of the world for their prayers and support. And it's a very lovely speech. I'm sure you can find it online. Look up King Charles III's speech. You'll find it. But in that speech, he did something which was rather surprising. He named his son, Prince William, and Prince William's wife, Catherine, as the new Prince and Princess of Wales. So congratulations to William and Catherine, who are now the Prince and Princess of Wales. I have to admit, I was rather surprised. Usually, there's a few months delay before titles and stuff change, but King Charles, I should say, decided to go ahead and advance William, who was Duke of Cambridge, and his wife, Duchess of Cambridge. Yesterday, they were announced as Duke and Duchess of Cornwall, which every heir to the throne inherits upon the new throne. And then today, they were named Prince and Princess of Wales. So William and Catherine hold multiple titles. They're still the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge. Then yesterday, they acquired the titles of Duke and Duchess of Cornwall, and today they were elevated to Prince and Princess of Wales. So a lot of taking on for those two. But King Charles decided it was time to advance them. And so let us all remember William and Catherine, the Prince and Princess of Wales. You see, I've got to get used to the titles myself as they step into their new roles. Anyways, as I said, in the coming days, I'll be, having more on this. Amsterdam says, man, how do they keep all those addresses straight? I wonder as well. I only have one title. I'm the Baron of Paravel, and I had to get used to learning my title. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to see last night's video. It's in the queue right before here for this video. I explain about my title and my relation to the royal family, which I do have connections. So anyways, Shadowlands Radio says, hello, Sir Bob. Hello, well, actually, I'm not a knight. I'm a baron. So it'd actually be Lord Paravel, if you want to be formal and all. But you can just call me Bob. So welcome, everybody here. Well, tonight I was trying to decide whether or not to do the show. And I thought, let's continue on because the royal family are continuing on. Lord Paravel, P-E-R-I-V-A-L-E. Here, I'll write it in the chat. There it is, Lord Paravel. It is an actual real British title that I have. And the formal title is the Baron of Paravel. But just in address, you would address me as Baron or as Lord Paravel. So if you were using the title, you'd say, Baron, would you like a cup of tea? Or Lord Paravel. And as I own a title, it's a feudal title, and the protocols are a little different than the peerage titles. I am sharing my title with Lady Nicola, who, that's why she calls herself Baroness Cola Bobs. She does hold the title as Baroness of Paravel. I have extended to the right of the title to her by courtesy. There are two types of baronies. There's feudal baronies and there's peerage baronies. Feudal barony is the older style baronies. They're a minor barony, but they are still a barony. So I have, by courtesy, extended Cola the right to use the title Baroness of Paravel. So, anyways, Lady Jane said, Baroness told me just to keep it to Baron so I don't get confused. Yeah, it can be either way. You can address me as Baron, just simply without the title, just Baron. Baron as if it's a name, it's a title address, or Lord Paravel, either way. But anyways, so you have to see yesterday's video. I go into all of that. But I'm glad you're here, and I've decided to carry on tonight, though I'm in mourning, as many of you are, people all over the world are, to continue. And we're going to go ahead and do messages tonight. Now, I will not be bringing over messages from the Queen, so do not ask for that. She's just crossed. We're not going to disturb Her Majesty. She's having a reunion with her beloved Prince Philip, I know, and all her other family that have gone before. So we're going to let the Queen have a few days to herself. I'm not bringing messages over from her. But we'll see what else the Spirit has for us tonight. And so I thank you for being here. By the way, I'm wearing tonight, this pen is from the 1950s. It's the Imperial Crown of Britain. It's done in rhinestones and set in silver. So I'm wearing that tonight as a sign of respect for the crown, for the new king, and for the passing of our queen. So thank you for being here tonight. I'm so thankful for your support. Thank you so much. Amsterdam still says, sending love and support to you and Nicola. Thank you. We've both been, well, like many of you here, devastated. Some of you I know were not followers of the royal family, and this doesn't mean as much. And I understand if you're not a follower, but I have had a connection with the royal family all my life. And if you see yesterday's video, I explain all of that as well, about my connection with the Duchess of Windsor and my own position as a member of the nobility. Anyway, so see yesterday's video. But we're going to continue on and do messages today. Before we do that, though, I have a few just quick announcements. First of all, yes, the king did a wonderful address. He did an amazing address today. I think it was very sincere, very heartfelt. And I feel that this gives us a sense of the coming, the coming kingdom, what we're going to have from this new king. So let us keep King Charles III. See, I'm still saying Prince Charles. Let us keep King Charles III in our thoughts and prayers. Okay. So, a quick announcement. Do not forget, I'm keeping registration open till midnight tonight. If you want to be in the psychic development class, go to my website, PsychicBob.com, and you can register for the psychic development class. Tomorrow, we're working on how to further develop a spirit codex. Spirit codex is a special language that you devise when you communicate with spirit to get clear messages. And we had some really amazing experiences last week. A lot of people enjoyed that. And it was a lot of fun. We're going to continue with that. And don't worry if you weren't at last week's class. You can still be there and still learn. So I set up every class that people can just come in and start learning. So you don't have to have been at previous classes. So if you'd like to learn more about how to connect with spirit, how to receive messages, come out to tomorrow's class. Go to my website, PsychicBob.com, Here, I'll put it in the chat. That's my website in the chat. And you can register for that, okay? Yes, last week we had a lot of people register late, and I had to turn them away. If you are late for registration, you will not get in this week. I ended up being late last week to class to try to get everybody. I'm closing down registration tonight because it's just not fair to the other people who have paid to keep them waiting, because people wait till 12 o'clock noon Eastern time to register. Not going to do it. If you don't register tonight, you don't get in. So you need to go before midnight, and that's Eastern time. After midnight Eastern time, I will not let you in the class, okay? All right. So that's the deal, okay? We would love to have you. All right. So tonight we're going to do some meditation to open the channel and see what's going on, okay? So I want you guys to get comfortable. And a little meditation is good for the soul. You know, we've all been through so much. Let's just center ourselves, okay? All right. So we're going to start now by just closing our eyes. And as we close our eyes, I want us to follow our breathing just gently in and out. And as we follow our breathing, let's let go all the tensions of the day and enter into that place of silence and peace within. And as we follow our breathing, I want you to draw your attention now down to the middle of your chest area. And inside of you, in the middle of the chest, I want you to see a little spark of white light, just a little pinpoint of light floating in your chest. And as you see that pinpoint of light now, I want you to imagine it becoming a little brighter and a little larger. And let that light expand and grow and form into a glowing cloud of light. It's like a little cloud of light inside your chest. Now, if you have trouble visualizing, imagine a warm current of air swirling inside of you. See if you can feel that if you don't see it. All right, you got your cloud. Now we're going to count from 3 down to 1. And when we get to 1, we're going to take that cloud of light and expand it to fill our whole body from head to toe. Okay. So let's count down now. 3, 2, keep your focus. 1. Blinka! Woo! Glorified! We're in the light. All right. Now, I have to also say thank you in advance for any donations tonight. $4.99 and above will certainly get PsychicBob's attention for a reading, and I look forward to reading for all of you. So I hope that you'll be able to help support the channel. And Sandra D is here, our first donor tonight, for $4.99. Sandra says, he's gone a few days now, which is good. Will it stay that way? Yes, Sandra, I feel that he is in a weakened state, and I do not feel that he's going to come back with the fury. I think after the events of the last week, it has weakened his power. But that being said, I want you to keep calling on Archangel Michael and keep putting a silver bubble of light around you and your children. And this will ensure your protection. So be vigilant, keep up your defenses, but I do see you being safe going forward. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. All right, there's the North Star, €5. Thank you, North Star. Listen, North Star, I have to tell you right now, and I'm walking in your light, I'm getting this most beautiful laser blue light around you. You're opening a channel for communications with the other side. I feel as if the spirit world is bringing you knowledge and words of wisdom now. Looks like the next 2 weeks are important business discussions that you're going to be in. And I want you to be present and remember to channel the blue light. I keep picking up the voice of Edgar Casey back here. And he says, I'm walking forward with you. So he's going to be helping you. I feel there's some money connected to these discussions. In the next 2 weeks, open up opportunity. Keep moving forward. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Jesper Clausen, 35 Danish Corona. Thank you, Jesper. Hi, Bob. Any messages tonight? Please. Thank you. Listen, Jesper, I'm picking up Commander Ashtar back here. He says to tell you good work. It looks like you've been opening your channel now, and it looks like you're in a place where your connection is being assured. And I think you're going to see over the next 2 to 3 weeks that as you sit down, you feel as if you're going straight into channeling mode. Keep that focus, keep that clarity. Call on Commander Ashtar because he's working with you. Blessings to you. Thank you. There's Rising Storm Tarot, $15. Thank you, Rising Storm. Anything the Spirit wants me to know. Thank you, Bob. Hold on, Rising Tarot. Right now, as I'm walking into your light here, I'm picking up a voice here. I feel this is a relative here. I want to place this on the mother's side of the family. I feel this is a great-grandmother on mother's side. I hear her coming in saying that she carried psychic power like you do. And she says, darling, she said, remember, you are connected to the Spirit. And she said, we all are. We just forget it. So you're opening your channel of communications with the spirit world. And this great-grandmother on your mother's side is coming in to help you. I feel that your gifts of mediumship are opening. And she said that she's here to help you. I also get Doris Stokes back here. And Doris said, she said, tell her that I'm here as well. So between both of these ladies, you got an angel on each side of you. Keep talking to heaven. Heaven's talking back now. Blessings to you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, just Glitter Rainbow, €5. Thank you, Glittery. Listen, Glittery, excuse me, I'm losing my voice here. I got to tell you, Glittery, right now, when I step into your light here, I'm picking up around you Heinrich, your spirit guide. I also hear Heidi, and I've got Rose back here. So you've got 3 of them working for you right now. And they're all giving you applause. They said that you're getting into the flow here. And they said, as you go through your day at work, they said, remember, we're in the class with you. So I want you to draw from these spirit people. Let them channel through you. They said, don't worry about the conferences. They said, you just flow in the spirit. We're there. You're going to go through the next few weeks and feel like you don't even remember anything. That's because you're in a channeling mode. Just go with it. Call on all 3 of them, Heidi, Heinrich, and Rose. Blessings to you. Thank you. There's Steve Wells, $5. Thank you, Steve. Hi, Bob. This is Smita. Oh, hi, Smita. Good to see you. Blessings. Had unusual circumstance at work today. Will everything be okay? Should I stay? Anything about the role within? You know what I'm getting around that, Smita? Somebody went off on you or said something. I actually don't think, strange as it sounds, has anything to do with you. I've got Doris Stokes back here, and she said this person stepped out of line. So I wouldn't be worried. I feel that there actually may be some sort of apology coming or an explanation in the coming days. So don't worry. I don't see any danger to your job or career. In terms of the new role within, Doris is back here, and she said, I'm working to link you up with other leaders. So I do feel in the next 2 weeks, there will be other people that you're going to meet with. So you should be open to looking at a new role within the agency, but you will not lose your current role. So, but this is moving forward over the next 2 weeks. And there is a woman, they're saying it's a new boss that's coming in, and she's going to be an ally for you. So be ready for some change. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. You're going to be fine. All right. Oh my gosh. There's a therapist, $4.99. Thank you, therapist. Hey, Bob, praying for you. Thank you. I always need prayers. Thank you so much. I was wondering if Spirit has anything to help me out. I'm feeling exhausted mentally and spiritually. Hold on, therapist. Let me step into the light here and drink some tea. Yeah. When I'm walking into your light, I'm hearing my spirit guide, Rose, back here. Rose said that she's coming in. She says to renew your spirit. She said that you're looking to the world. She says, tell her, don't look at the world, look at the spirit. Don't look to people around you now to fix your situation. She said, you must call on us. So you can only get the changes right now through the spirit world. Now, there will be times when you do have to interact with the world, But for this next week, she said, continually seek our guidance, our help, and ignore what you're hearing, because just people around you are wearing you down and giving you false ideas. That's her words. So let Rose help you. Let Doris help you. Both of them are here, and they're going to lift you up spiritually. I want you to go take a bath if you can. Mix a half a cup of sea salt, half a cup of baking soda, put it in your bathtub, and wash in that. That will cleanse your aura and put you back on path. Blessings to you. Thank you so very much. There's Lady Bree, $5 donation. Thank you, Lady Bree. Hi, Psychic Bob. I applied at a metaphysical shop a few days ago. Will they call me back for an interview? Thank you. Yeah, Fletcher just said yes. He said they want to talk to you. I think there'll be an interview coming, maybe 2 interviews. I do feel there is some competition for the position. So they have not yet made up their mind that they're definitely hiring you, but I do see an interview coming in the next few days, and I believe there'll be a second interview. So it looks very good for you. Hang in there. You're going to make it. Yes, I hear it. Nemue just came in, and she said, I am influencing them. I'm influencing. So Nemue is in the background working. Call on her. Blessings to you. Thank you. All right, there's Baroness Cola Bobs. Yay, our moderator. £1.79. Thank you, Baroness. Any messages regarding my situation? Let's see if anybody's back here. Hold on. Who wants to help Baroness? Doris? Yeah, Doris is your right-hand buddy. You know that, Cola. She's not going to leave you. She said yes, and she said, I'd like to tell her. She said, let Baroness Cola Bobs know. She said that I'm working on moving things along. She said that the apartment manager at your new apartment is actually, this is her little word, she said, he's a good chap, and he's going to interface with the council for you. She keeps saying, this is so funny. I don't know why she said, but she says Thursday. She keeps saying Thursday again. And she said, we're not done with our series of Thursdays. So it looks like this next Thursday, there may be another contact with the council and some other people about moving forward. So this is going to be started. There's going to be some more inquiries, some more discussions. And she said, this apartment manager where you are is an ally, and keep on his good side. That comes from Baroness. So next Thursday, I guess we'll see what happens. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. There's my buddy Gary M. $10 donation. Thank you, Gary. Hi, Psychic Bob. Many good messages from my spirit guides. Thanks and blessings to you. Hold on, Gary. Let me step into your light here. Ooh, I felt a spirit moving. You know, Gary, I got Edgar Casey's voice coming in here loud and clear. It's like a radio. Like when I stepped into your light, it was humming. It was like, ooh, and then his voice just came through. It's really cool. Edgar Casey's back here, and he says, tell Gary, he said, we have been successful in increasing the channel bandwidth. So your ability to take on information at a higher volume and at a more rapid rate has succeeded. Watch in the coming days, he said, because he said, what you will find is that when you seek an answer from spirit, it will come much more quickly. So that comes in from Edgar Casey. He said, be open to receiving. Everything comes more quickly. He also says that be careful. His words are, be careful with the thoughts, because as you think, you will more quickly manifest. So if you start thinking about negative stuff, guess what's going to happen? Don't do that. Stay connected to Edgar Casey right now. He's helping you manage that energy. He said if the energy gets to be too much, he said, let him know. He will slow it down. But that's what's happening. Everything's increasing. Call on Edgar. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. There's Maribel at $4.99. Hello, Maribel. Listen, Maribel, real quick to let you know, you are on my list to contact. I have a lot of calls coming in. I haven't forgotten you, okay? So I will get to you in the next day or two. Thank you for your patience. Listen, right now, I got to tell you, I'm walking into your light here. I keep hearing a voice talking to me. This is interesting. This is Saint Joseph coming through, the saint. I literally hear him, and he said, I am a father to her and the family. Saint Joseph right now is working to bring unity in your family and to bring healing. He said that there's still people, this is his words, he said the 2 girls, he said, still have not settled emotionally. And Joseph says, I'm coming into the home to bring unity and emotional settlement. So I want you to look to St. Joseph right now, okay, because he's working with you. I also hear Leslie Flint back here, and he says to tell you, he says, I'm working on getting negotiations going. So stay close to him. Looks like next week, by next Friday, about a week from today, there's going to be another breakthrough on business front for you. So Leslie is helping with that. Thank you so much. Blessings. All right, there's Shadowlands Radio. Hello, Shadowlands 999. Yay. I think the Baroness of Bonaventure is one of my guides. Oh, interesting. Did some meditation on it. During the meditation, I helped another earthbound move on. Then met the Baroness of Bonaventure. Isn't that interesting? Well, let me see if I can find out anything. Yeah, Doris Stokes is coming in here. She said, very good work. She said, yes. She said, you have helped the earthbound. She wants to confirm that. And she does say you have a number of, it's interesting, you have a past life connection with some of the nobility in France and in England. And so, yes, you do have a baroness around you in spirit. I don't know if I'm getting the name exact. I think she did say it sounds like Baroness of Bonaventure, but she said you have a baroness with you. So it does look like you're on track. Thank you. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, there's Christian Castillo again. Good to see you, Christian. Thank you. $5 donation. Thank you so much. Blessings. I wanted to ask Spirit if I will ever find love or my soulmate. Thank you. Sending love and light. Let's find out what Doris is. You know, she's always so good with relationships. I'd rather let her tell us than me take a gamble at it. Doris, are you back there? Can you tell us anything for Christian? What about his love life? Interesting. Christian, you are going to meet somebody, but it won't be till October. So it looks like in the next month, actually, you're making a connection. This sounds strange. They said you're meeting somebody through an online chat group. I don't know if this is, I don't think it's necessarily a dating site. It actually feels like a gaming group. I don't know if you do online gaming, but I'm seeing you and there's like a screen and there's people you talk to. And I feel like you're talking to somebody in some sort of gaming group. And then you end up, meeting offline, like, and you end up talking on the phone. So whatever group you're on online, this is where I see this happening. I think it's gaming. I could be a little off, but that's what it looks like to me. And it looks like it's in the month of October. So I do see that happening, and that's the time frame. All right. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. There's Steve Wells, $5 donation. Thank you, Steve. Hi again, Bob. This one is for Steve. Okay, so Smith is using Steve's account. And Steve's. All right, Steve, let me see what Spirit has for you. Hold on just a second. Anybody back there? Thank you. Okay. Yes. Steve, I've got a man back here. This sounds like it's a grandfather on your father's side. And I hear this man say, he said, I'm looking after Steve. So this grandfather comes in here with a lot of power of healing and blessing. He says to tell you that, he said he's bringing balance back to your life. He said the last year has been very disruptive. And this grandfather says, he said, it won't stay that way forever. He said, we're bringing power of heaven in to bring balance back. They're also asking me to talk to you about rose quartz. That rose quartz is a stone that's bringing balance to you now. So keep a rose quartz on you. Call on your grandfather in spirit. He's with you. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, there's Emerald 1276. Hello, Emerald. That's beautiful. I love that stone. $4.99. Thank you, Emerald. Can you tell me any messages from spirit for me? Hold on, Emerald. Let's see what's going on. Emerald, I'm picking up around you right now the word transition here. I want you to watch here because it looks like as we go to the end of the year, there may be a financial blessing coming to you. It looks like you've been on hold a little bit in the money area, and they say December is the turning point for you. I'm also picking up around you here a spirit guide that comes in. This is interesting. This feels like a guide. This is interesting. There's a connection with King Arthur. This isn't Merlin, but it's an apprentice of Merlin. You have a wizard around you in spirit that says that it's a young male the name I get around, it sounds like Oliver. He says, I'm Oliver and I do magic. So you have a spirit guide named Oliver who's opening your psychic channel. I don't know if you've ever done tarot or have some connection, but he's flipping cards and he says, go within the cards, they're opening your channel. So Oliver's your spirit guide. And watch December. Looks like new financial opportunity, new job opportunities coming around that time, and that'll be a blessing to you. Thank you so very much. Hope that helps. Thank you so much. All right, there's Stardust Seed, $2 donation. Thank you, Stardust. Hi, Psychic Bob. Any messages from the spirit guides? Thank you. Hold on, Stardust. I think I get a, is that, yes. Doris says your grandmother's back here. I'm not getting anything. You know what? I just heard her say, she said, grandmother's here. And she faded out. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to come back. I'm not getting a link here. But your grandma, I know she was here. I'm sorry. That's all I got for you. I'll come back to you. Thank you so much. All right. There's the North Star. Oops. Hold on, North Star. Where'd you go? I just lost you. There's €3 for North Star. Any messages for my friend L? Thanks. Yes, Doris Stokes is back here, and Doris says that L, she said that she's bringing to L healing. She said that L is still struggling to find inner peace. And Doris said, she said, I come in to bring peace. She said that L has around them also an angel, which is Raphael. So Raphael's there and Doris is there. And they're both coming in to bring healing. Looks like Elle has been struggling with some depression and some anxiety. And the angels are coming in to set things right. I have to tell you, North Star, you may find that there's a little distance between you and Elle as if they're not responding to you. And Doris says to tell you that's because they're just challenged. So be patient with them. Call on Raphael for them and let them know Raphael's helping them and Doris is helping them as well. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. All right, there's Denise D. Hello, Denise D. $5 donation. Thank you. Hey, Bob, I've been doing sleep meditation with lucid dreaming, and I'm actually progressing with it because I can't tell. LOL. Blessings. Denise, I'm just going to be straight up here. I feel like you need to have a little more holistic approach to that process. I feel as if there are substances that are influencing you that are actually slowing down progress, either smoking or drinking or something like that, or some type of substance. And I think that you need to be clear of all the substances to actually make the progress. And I don't say that to be as attacking or insulting, but when I'm in the energy, I do feel like you're right on the edge of the etheric, but you're actually not going as far as you could do. So think about what in your life might be a substance that you could, release that would kind of clear your body system, and that'll give you more power. Thank you so much. Hope that helps. Blessings. All right, there's Tammy Sabrino. None. Thank you, Tammy. Blessings, Bob. Chuck said class last week was great. I'm looking forward to this class. Thank you so much. We had a great turn. We're gonna have a great class this week. This is the thing, Tammy. So many people don't even bother to come out of the class. They don't even know what it is. And then they're like, oh, I wish I could be part of it. And people just don't try. So I'm so glad y'all have been coming. Thank you for your support. I look forward to seeing you this week. Thank you for the support. Any messages from Spirit about upcoming events? Got a lot coming up. Thanks. Many blessings to you and Cola. Thank you, Tammy. Hold on just a second. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, your spirit guide's coming in back here. Helen Duncan is here for you, Tammy. She just said to me, she said, tell her old Helen's back here. And she said, I'm looking in my crystal ball. And she says she literally has a crystal ball. I don't think she really used crystal balls in her life. At least I never saw, but she's doing that now for you. And she says to tell you, she said that, this is her little word. She said, transition is coming to each member of your house. And she said, but it's transition for the good. She said, your husband may find that his job is expanding or changing. he may be offered kind of an expanded supervisory position. And they're saying your job as well is expanding. There may be a reorganization around a company that you work with or that you're associated with, and this will change your job position. But she says, Helen says that the change is coming for both of you. She said, even though they might seem scary, will actually bring greater success financially in the coming year. So even if right today you don't see the money, after January, there will be increase in all of these areas with the expanded roles. So hang in there. Helen also said that she's working with your children right now. She said that I'm trying to help them adjust to their psychic connections. And I just heard Doris Stokes as well come, and she said, I'll help with the kids. So all of that's in motion right now. So just keep hanging there. And I just heard, yes, Jack Weber said, tell Chuck he's with him. And so is Ruben. And he said this, hold on, I'm trying to hear him. He said, please, he says, please tell Chuck I apologize for Ruben's singing. He said, I know he keeps him up at night with that awful singing. Anyways, he said that he's keeping Ruben in line. All right. Blessings to you. Thanks for being here. Oh my gosh. Spirit people were so funny. All right. Oops, hold on a second. Who's that? There's Glitter Rainbow, €5. Thank you, Glittery. Awesome. Thank you. So much spirit in the classroom. Is that why several of the kids get so challenging? Are things being shaken up or something? Yeah. You know what's going on there, Glittery, is that you're challenging people to grow, not just as language students, but you're challenging them to grow as people. And your purpose there, though it is to teach English and Latin and German, your purpose is also to awaken people to higher truth. And you can awaken to people to higher truth without ever once preaching spirit at them. You just be you. You let the spirit work and watch how people transform. The ones that are challenging you are feeling the pressure. That means that they're ready to grow, but they're scared. When you see a child or a student acting out, I want you to call them out on it, not in punishment, but in challenge. So if little John in the back of the classroom say, John, I want you to come up the board. You're going to conjugate this verb today. Put them to work, and you'll see how that makes them grow. Blessings to you. You're on the right path. Don't be afraid. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, there's my buddy Ramona, 9954. Ramona, how many years we go back now? 10 years or more, huh? 999. Thank you, Ramona. Hi, Baron. Today is my birthday. Ooh, happy birthday. Happy birthday to Ramona. Happy birthday to Ramona. Happy birthday to Ramona. Happy birthday to her. Woo, yay. I would like a birthday message from Spirit. Woo, blessings to you. Thank you, Ramona. Gee, you're kind to share money. I should be paying you today. Give you a money gift. Well, I'll give you a message from Spirit. Let's see who's back here. Hold on. Anybody want to talk to Ramona? Your Maasai chieftain's back here. He is jumping up and down. He's so happy. He said, in our culture, he said, the birthday is sacred time. And he says he's playing a beautiful drum soliloquy back here. And he's got all of his tribal drummers with him. It's so beautiful. I mean, I love these African drums that play. It's just put me in a trance. I love it. So you might actually start hearing or feeling like your body's vibrating. He's sending the drum vibration from the spirit world. He said, your grandmother is back here and your father as well. I hear your grandma said, she says, happy birthday. And she's giving you a big kiss on the cheek here. And your dad says, happy birthday, my little girl. And he says to let you know that he's so very proud of you. Oh, look, they both are holding a cake. They got a giant cake from Spirit with candles. And your dad said, he said, I'm trying not to set the house on fire. They want to send their love to you from Spirit. Your dad said, this is his word. He said, tell my girl, he said, don't worry about anything anything. He said she's doing everything right. And he said in the next month, he said she's going to have more opportunity. Looks like there's somebody wanting you to travel coming, Ramona. And your dad said, go any place you're invited. He said, the world is your oyster. There'll be a lot of things you're going to start to experience and see. And, as I told you before, he's reiterated, he said she's going to the West. So I don't know how that's happening, but it looks like you're going to the West, maybe Arizona, maybe California. Okay, but your dad's helping you. So watch, and then as we go into 2023, this issue of the move comes up, and he said, you'll be blessed. He said, opportunities await you. But he says, your spirit gifts are what leads you there. So keep close to spirit. Happy birthday to you, Ramona, and your dad and grandmother are here as well. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. How wonderful. Yay. Ramona and I go back years, golly gee. All right. There's Sandra D, $4.99. Well, her name is actually Sandra O, but I call her Sandra D. All right. Group reading, please. Blessings. Thank you, Sandra. Well, let's see what Spirit has. Is anybody back there want to talk to us tonight? Leslie, you're here. Leslie Flynn. He loves to talk to the group, he says. Thank you, sir. I love Leslie Flynn. He's so kind to us. What do you have for tonight, sir? Yes. Oh, that's interesting. Leslie Flint says, this is interesting. He said, I could come here, he said, and get all philosophical and talk about the mystical realms. He said, but tonight I'd rather speak on something simply much more practical. And he said, practicality is practicing your spirituality in your everyday life. He said, don't worry if you don't understand the fancy terms of spiritualism. If infinite intelligence rings hollow to your ears, he said, just simply think, am I loving my neighbor? He said, that will put you closer to infinite intelligence than anything. He said, when I was a young lad, he said, I was so overawed by the spiritualists. He said, they were all posh people. And he said, they talked about trans-channeling and going into mystic states. He said, I didn't quite get most of that. He said, but what I did understand is when at church, they would take up a collection to help a poor family whose father had died. He said, this I understood is the best of spiritual practice. Give to those in need. Help feed the hungry. And he said, if you do this, he said, your spirituality will grow by leaps and bounds. So he said, live it, don't just discuss it. The theory is wonderful and beautiful in spiritualism, but unnecessary if you understand the principles of love in action. Ooh, that's from Leslie Flynn. Thank you, sir. Namaste. Wow. Thank you, Sandra, for sponsoring. Whenever they come through with the message for the group, I learn something and get inspired too. So thank you, Sandra. So that was sponsored. That's for every single person here tonight. If you're hearing my voice, sponsored by Sandra D for all of us. Thank you, Sandra. Blessings to you. There's Baroness Colbob's £1 79p. Bob caught a baby girl ghost. Who is this child? Doris, do you want to give us some insight on that? Really? Okay. She said it is the spirit of Bobby Rain. That's her words. It's the spirit. All right. Thank you. All right. There you go. Her name is Bobby Rain. All right. Hold on a second. Everything's frozen up. There's my buddy Gary M. again. $10 donation. Thank you, Gary. Hi, Psychic Bob. Thank you, Gary. Can you ask Spirit about my recent dreams and what they are about? They're very vivid and play like a movie sometimes. Thanks. Hold on, Gary. Let's see what's going on. Yes, Edgar Casey's back here. He said, your dreams are simply the opening of the channel. He said, some of this is past life review. And he said, some of it is future events. And he said, some of it is life on other worlds as well with other people. You're seeing glimpses of other people's soul journeys. So you're getting a hodgepodge of all of that. And that's what it is. Mr. Casey said, he said, the dreams will settle down. He said, your body is adjusting to the increased channel. Remember earlier I said about the channel had been increased? Well, that's what it is. It's a side effect of that. All right. Blessings to you. He said in the next 2 weeks it'll settle down. He said it'll be clearer and less overwhelming. Thank you. All right. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. There's Christine C. 999. Thank you, Christine. Just hold on. Christine C. Love advice, please. Boyfriend gets upset when I don't plan dates. I'm very last minute and not good at it. I'm in survival mode trying to make money to keep the lights on. I get distracted. Help. Thanks. Let's see what Doris has on this one. You know, she is the love advice columnist from the spirit world. I really think she is. Doris is over here blushing. She says, oh, please, Bob. She says, don't give me such accolades. But you are. You help us all. Yes, for Christine. What did you hear that? Yes. Okay, Christine. Now, you're not going to like the answer, but you know Psychic Bob just tells it like they say it. She said, now don't hate me. She said, tell Christine this is her failing this time. She said, the boyfriend has the right to be upset. She said, unfortunately, his mistake is that he doesn't truly understand what it's like to worry about the bills. He's more stable. But she said, now this is her words, so don't be mad at me. She said, if Christine would work on being structured in her dating life, she said she would find that that energy translates to her material life. She said one affects the other and the other affects the one. So you're going to have to work on doing what your boyfriend wants this time. Now, I'm not trying to say give in to the patriarchy, okay? But what I'm saying is that that lack of order there is a reflection of lack of order in other places. That's what Doris is saying. And so I have to say it that way. So what you want to do is go ahead and structure a date and stick to it. Even if, let's say you say, well, Thursday night, I might do a mail out, right? If you plan a date, so well, you know what, I'm going to do my date on Thursday and I'll do my mail out on Friday. If you let things slide even a day to honor your relationship, then you will have success on both fronts. See, the spirit wants you to have both in your life. So you have to devote as much energy to the relationship as you do to the business. And strange as it sounds, it will actually increase your finances. You're thinking if I take time off to go on date, I'm losing production time. But that's not how the spirit is saying it to me. They're saying that if you honor one, you honor the other. So you best get organized and put them dates on the calendar and stick to them no matter what. And you will succeed on both fronts. All right? So I hope you understand that. I'm not trying to be mean. I just deliver it as they say it. That's from Doris. Thank you, Christine. I hope you get that. Blessings to you. All right. Oh, my gosh. You guys are wonderful. Hi, Tammy. Thank you so very much. So glad those messages made sense. Okay. That's wonderful. Oh, there's my buddy Robin Boston. Hello, Robin. $5 donation. Thank you, Robin. Hi, Bob. Is there a message for me tonight? Thank you. Hold on, Robin. Let's see if anybody's back here in the spirit world. Who's back there for Robin? Oh, Leslie. Leslie Flint's back. Yes, sir. Okay. Robin, Leslie Flint wants you to know. He said, all the gifts that your children possess and your grandchildren, he said, they come from you. This is his words. He said, I know you look at your daughter, Jill, and he said, you think, wow, how easy it is for her to connect to spirit. He says, I know you look at Sydney and say, I wish I could hear sometimes like she does. Leslie says that they have their gifts because of you. And so you have put so much energy into upholding other people's well-being. And Leslie said, it's time for you to love yourself and honor yourself. And he said, your gifts will blossom again. He said, right now you feel a bit of disadvantage. He said, it's true that physically you've been under duress. And he said, this does slow down a sense of connection with spirit. And he said, but if you had no connection to spirit, we would not be able to reach you through this medium tonight. This is interesting. Leslie said, he said, the connection between our world and yours is multitasked. He said, we must connect with the medium and connect with you through this channel. And he says, if any of the links are broken, we could not connect. So he wants you to know you have a powerful connection to spirit, and he's here to help you. And he says, in the next month, he says, as your body balances, your gifts will open. And he said, you will hear and sense more and more from us. There you go. All right. Blessings to you. There's Maribel F499. Hello, Maribel. Blessings to you. All right. What do you want? Maribel says, try again. Did you not like my last message? I thought that was a good message. Well, let's see what the spirit else, anybody else is back here. Hold on. It says, okay. Yes. Rose is back here for you, Maribel. And Rose says to tell you, she said that she's working on moving you. This is her little word. She said, I'm moving her in Hollywood circles. So you may find you're meeting some very powerful and influential people in the next month. And Rose said, she said, I knew a few powerful people in my day. And she says, I still love to mix and mingle and put people together for deals. So call on Rose because she's going to be helping you. She also says to let you know that she said, in your decision making, she said, it's not an issue of setting things aside. She said, it's an issue of putting things in the right order. She said, follow what your inspiration is. And she says, as you do that, things fall into the right alignment. So don't force anything. Be inspired. And as you follow the inspiration, you succeed. Blessings to you. Stay close to Rose. There's Tampa Tart 81, $5. Thank you, Tampa Tart. Hi, Psych Bob. Do you have a message that can provide me closure about a job that I had last year? I'm still so hurt. Thanks and blessings. Hold on, Tampa. Let me see if anybody's. Yes. Doris Stokes wants to address this. Yes. Right. Doris is asking me to tell you, she said that the people had an opportunity to receive the light into their life. She said you were sent there by spirit to be a healer to the organization. And she says to bring light to them, to raise their consciousness, to make the company more ethical and to more wholesome. And she said, but instead they rejected the light and outcast you and made you feel the bad person. Doris said, you're not the bad person. She said, you're simply a light worker who was rejected. She said, it is true, rejection is painful. She said, but this is not a failing. This is Doris. She said, this is not a failing on your part. She said, it is simply a reflection of the state of the world. She said, many people today turn from the light. And she said, as Jesus said, when they reject you, shake the dust from the very sandals of your feet and walk on. And she said, their fate awaits them. So they're going to pay for what they've done. You don't have to do anything. But she said, you're moving on. And she said, continue to seek the light and know your work is to bring light. And she's asking me to talk to you about the month of December. And it looks like December is also an energy time of new start. Thank you so much, Tampa Tart. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, you guys are blowing Psychic Bob away. You know that you're amazing, amazing, amazing. You know. Hold on just a second. I think I missed somebody back here. Oh, hold on, my chat's freezing up, guys. Sorry about this. All right. All right, I want to give out a few spirit shout outs here. My first spirit shout out is for John McMahon. Hi, John. This is Psychic Bob. Hope you can hear me. Hope you're still here. Listen, when I saw your name earlier, a voice came through the ethers, but I had so much going on, I didn't get to give this. So I want to give this message to you because the voice has come back to me again. There's a relative of yours here in spirit tonight. And I'm picking up somebody, this is on your father's side of the family. I believe it's a grandfather on the father's side. But I hear a man talking to me. He says, let John know. He said that I'm coming in. He said to send blessings. He said, you've been in a bit of a holding pattern. He said, you're ready to move forward. He's talking about new career options here. And he says, new year, new career. So it looks like as we go into the new year of 2023, you're going to have an opportunity to move forward financially. And this grandfather from the spirit side comes over and asks me to let you know he's helping you. So onward and upward, and you're going to succeed. Call on your grandfather. Blessings to you. I also have a message here tonight. I want to give a spirit shout out to Amsterdam. So hello, Amsterdam. So good to see you. Listen, I've got Archangel Michael back here for you. He's asking me to tell you that he's standing guard over you. He said you've been feeling a little fearful right now, as if somebody's blocking your way or challenging you. And Michael says, he said, remind her that Archangel Michael is never daunted. He said, our power is greater than those who would come against her. So if you have somebody that's making challenge, I feel this could be like somebody in a work area or somebody, even maybe a family. He doesn't explain it to me. He just says, those who would come against her, he said, I will stop. So don't be afraid about moving forward, making plans, following your path. Archangel Michael has asked me to tell you he's on guard, protecting and blessing you. So there you go. Okay. I hope that helps a little bit. Thank you so very much. All right. All right. I also have a message here for hold on, where's the name? I just saw it. Somebody saw earlier. I heard a voice talking to me. Well, somebody's talking to me. Okay, this is, yes. Yes, okay. This another message is coming through. This is as far as Starlight Consciousness. Hi, Star. Listen, I've got another message here for you. I've got Indra Devi back here. And she said, I brought her parents here. Your mother and father are here from the spirit world. They're saying that they said, we just wanted to pop in. They said, we're sorry we were running behind earlier. They said they were at a function at the temple. They said there's a beautiful golden temple in the spirit world, similar to the one on earth. They said, but even more beautiful. They said, we were at the temple praying. They come in here to let you know that they're just wanted to let you know they're giving you some strength and peace of mind right now. They said there are some politics around you in your work. They said it has nothing to do with you. It's other people playing games with others. And they said, unfortunately, sometimes you get caught in the crossfire of other people's manipulations. So your mom and dad are here just to encourage you. They said you're going to be fine, but they want to just pop in here and say they've been praying for you at the Golden Temple in heaven or in the spirit world. All right. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, guys, look, we are at our hour. I don't know where the time goes. But listen, I want to remind you guys, come and join our psychic development class. There's still time to register. All right. I want you to pop over to my website, PsychicBob.com, and you can get help over there. You can get help. You can register for the class, and hopefully the class will give you some help with your spirit work and your understanding of your psychic gifts. All right. So please go to PsychicBob.com. Okay. And register. I'm keeping registration until midnight tonight. And I hope that you'll come and join us. It's only $30 for the class. I limit membership to the class to 30 people. So you want to get in as soon as you can, because if it fills up, I'll have to turn you away. And if you wait till tomorrow, you won't get in. So thank you very much for your support. I look forward to working with all of you. Listen, I send my greetings and my blessings. Let's give a big shout out to Baroness Kolobobs tonight for helping in the chat as our wonderful moderator. Thank you, Baroness, for your support. It means the world. Good to see all of you here. And yes, Robin's going to be in our class. Robin says, thank you, Bob and Cola. See you in class tomorrow. Everyone have a good night. We're excited. Thank you, Robin. Looking forward to it. So listen, join Robin Boston. She's going to be there. I know some of y'all want to be there. So if you can be there, be there. You'll benefit from it. All right, guys, listen. thank you for being here. As things develop with the royal family and our new king, King Charles III, and the funeral of Her Majesty, I will be having announcements periodically. So keep an eye on my YouTube channel for that. And I send my thanks to all of you. We'll be back here tomorrow, Saturday night. I think we're doing tarot. Tomorrow. So hopefully we'll see you there. Thank you very much. I love all of you. I send my blessings and my greetings. And may you have a wonderful and blessed night. And God save the King.